Hi, everybody. Hi, Kay.
Good morning. Hi, Fred. Or
How
good
you
evening,
doing?
Fred.
Yes, I'm in France. That's why. So, hi, everyone. Today we are here to talk about our new classes called Online Reiki Teacher. Aren't you excited, Kay?
Actually, I'm really excited. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
I am too.
working on this and planning this for how many years? Like a long time, super long time.
A super long time, and it's finally coming. So, we wanted to talk about the program, and we're going to do a short presentation first, and then we'll go through like the super mega awesome PowerPoint that Kay did. And we'll answer a few Q&A at the end. Did I forget something, Kay?
No, you didn't. Maybe we should introduce ourselves real quick
Yeah,
for anybody
exactly.
who gets this that it doesn't know who we are and our
Exactly.
magnanimous personalities.
So, presentation first. Do you want to start? Start.
Sure. I'm Karen McCullough, and I've been teaching Reiki since 2009, maybe, but I've been a teacher since 1999. And Fred and I became partners right at the beginning of COVID and have been developing new programs and exciting new ways to learn Reiki ever since. And yeah, I'm open to any and all questions, and I'm excited to meet anybody who's watching this.
That's awesome. And I'm Fred or Frederic. It's up to you. I've got a big French accent because, well, I'm French. That's why. I love Reiki so much. I'm what you can call a Reiki geek. So, any question about Reiki, Japanese Reiki elements, the Gokai, everything, just if I don't have the answer, I'm so happy because I can search for it. It's a good excuse. I start learning Reiki in Thailand a long time ago. I think it was 2012, I think. And I'm super happy to have joined Kay at the West Coast Reiki Center and to have beautiful program with integrity that follow my value and that brings a little bit of joy in the world.
We go from there?
Yes, go.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about what this program is going to look like and importantly, why we thought it was so important to create this program. Obviously, I'm at the end, which is not where we wanted to begin. Hang on. So, the program itself is called Reiki Teacher Training Online. And the reason that we decided to do it online is because most of what we're going to be teaching in the program can easily be taught online. We're going to be doing a lot of pedagogy, and that can absolutely be learned online, as well as the initiation processes that we'll be learning. All of that can be done online quite easily. What sets our training apart? So, yeah, we believe that how Reiki is taught is just as important as what is taught, because truly the most important piece of teaching a Reiki class is holding the space. And most Reiki teacher trainings focus almost entirely on how to give attunements. And ours did too, and honestly, at first. And so often our students were graduating and they were proficient, but they didn't have the skills to confidence to actually teach. And so we created a program to teach Reiki, but also to teach teaching. So we're going to learn how to plan lessons, offer meaningful feedback and supportive feedback, support different learning styles, because as we know, everybody learns differently. Navigate group dynamics. I don't know if any of you have ever been in a group where there's one person who's doing all of the talking and they might have lots of interesting things to say, but you want to manage the balance there. And all of this is going to happen while you're staying true to your own voice and your own integrity, and also able to bring in your own gifts. So, whatever it is that you do in your real life can easily be woven into your Reiki classes and make them even more dynamic and exciting. So, that is the first thing. Honestly, this is the truth. We've searched the world and we haven't found another program like it. So, that's pretty exciting. What is included? So, you will be certified at the end to teach Reiki level 1, 2, and 3. You'll be able to use our manuals and certification and curriculum. That will be done with an annual licensing fee, and it won't be that much, but just something to provide us with the fees to continue with the infrastructure. You will be featured as a center endorsed teacher on our website. You'll get 28 hours of live Zoom instruction, 2 one-on-one mentoring sessions with Fred or me, just to talk about how the program is going, any support you could use. And you'll be doing 2 teaching feedbacks, and we'll give 2 teaching videos with to which you will be giving personalized feedback. So, yes, you'll be getting support in all of those ways. Also, after the core of the program is done, we will be doing a 7th integration week where each of you is going to be doing a practice teaching segment with the entire group. And we have divided the program into 4 core subjects. So, 1, foundations of Reiki practice and teaching. So that's Reiki, the Reiki piece. Pedagogy and practical teaching skills, holding space and energetic integrity, and the ethics, presence, and the role of the Reiki teacher. Those are the 4 subjects that we've decided to divide the program into. So, foundations, this is where we will root ourselves in the system of Reiki. So, we'll hear about its history, its symbols, and meditations. And I don't know if any of you have ever taken a class with Fred, but if you have, you know that that means we're going to be going deep. It's not. So, we'll explore the deeper meaning of what it really means to give an initiation or reiju, the teacher's role in honoring lineage while making the teachings real for modern students. And I know for sure that Fred's going to bring in the esotericism that she always does about the symbols and the history, and you're going to learn things that you never even imagined.
Oh.
No. Part 2, pedagogy and practical teaching skills. So this is the nuts and the bolts of how to teach. So we're going to learn how to plan a course, support different learning styles, use experiential and group learning techniques, and adapt to introverted and extroverted students, because that's a big piece of it. We'll also explore how to give effective feedback, because there are times in a Reiki class where you have to say, okay, let's just shift this a tiny bit in order to be able to support them without feeling like they're being criticized too harshly. How to guide meditations, manage classroom energy with clarity and intention. Holding space and energetic integrity. This is a huge piece because it asks more of us when we teach Reiki than just to share techniques. It asks us to stay present, grounded, and we have to be really aware of what's happening in the room. So if something's happening over here, we have to know what's going on over there too, in order to make sure that the space is being held safely. And this part is the part of the training that focuses on holding space, witnessing without fixing. This is huge. Staying connected to yourself while supporting others. We'll explore boundaries, projection, the nervous system and nervous system regulation, and how to care for your own energy before, during, and after class. Finally, ethics, presence, and the role of the Reiki teacher. So we're going to look closely at what it really means to be a Reiki teacher, not just in what you say, but how you show up. So that's going to include power dynamics, a big one, letting go of student outcomes, maintaining humility while stepping into leadership. You'll examine your own presence and impact and clarify how to lead in a way that is aligned, ethical, and real. So that's the 4 core subjects. And now I'm going to go into just a short week by week breakdown so that you'll see what the actual program is going to look like. So week 1, orientation and foundations. Obviously, we're going to look at how the class is going to look for the 7 weeks in that week. And then we're going to talk about stepping into the teacher's role with clarity and intention. So how to actually become a teacher. Week 2 is sacred structure and level 1 attunement. So we'll be creating containers and learning the foundations of ritual, which is super important, and learning how to give a level 1 initiation or attunement. And we'll talk more about what the difference between an initiation and an attunement is, and why different people use that word for the same thing. Week 3, tools of transmission and the level 2 attunement. So that's becoming fluent in the energetic and practical language of Reiki teaching. Week 4, group dynamics and the level 3 attunement. So navigating complexity with skill and compassion. So that means like when you have a group where one person is taking over, or where 2 students are really butting heads, or where somebody's having, a bit of a reaction to what's happening in class, how do you manage that? How do you hold that space safely? Week 5, integration and the Reiju refinement. So that's weaving your personal gifts into traditional forms. So what if you're an amazing chef, or you're a musician, or you're a yoga teacher, or you're a counselor? How can you weave that into the class to make it even more vibrant and exciting, but also make sure you're doing it with integrity and staying on the Reiki path while you do it? Week 6, integration and completion. So that's claiming your voice, like really claiming your voice as a teacher and getting ready to teach. And then a few weeks later will be week 7, where we'll have a short practicum and celebration. So this theme will be teaching as offering and ceremony, and you're each going to do a practice teaching segment for the group. And we'll be supporting each of you with kind and gentle feedback, but also practical feedback. Dates and logistics. So it's going to be 6 core training weeks, 4 hours per week live on Zoom. That'll be on Saturday mornings from 9:30 to 1:30. So you can still have most of your day. There will be 2 30-minute mentorship sessions that you'll schedule with one of us according to your schedule. So we'll make it work for both of us. Also, these sessions are going to be recorded and available for 2 weeks after each class. So yeah, they'll be there for you. Tuition. So we've designed it to be as accessible and supportive as possible while still honoring the depth of what we offer. So I think that's pretty clear. So the full program cost is $24.75, but we have an early bird rate with quite a large discount, which would be $19.75, which saves you $500. And also, if you've taken previous levels with us, any of them, level 1 or 2 or 3, we're also going to give you another $200 loyalty discount. So that's the basics as far as tuition goes. And finally, if this is something that you're interested, we thank you so much for being here with us. And we would love to book a short intro call and have a conversation about that might look like, and make sure that it's a great fit for everyone. So in order to do that, we've got the QR code right there. I don't know if I'm actually pointing at the QR code. Anyway,
Yes, you are.
Am I? Okay. The QR code is on the screen. And you can book a conversation with us, or you can just call us at the number on the screen, or text us, or send us an email. And we'd love to connect and have a chat because we love you. And that concludes the presentation.
Congratulations, Kay.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What's next?
I love your PowerPoint. Well, we have a few questions.
Okay.
So, question number 1. If I already took level 3 and Shimpiden, like, why should I take teacher training? What is the difference? Do you want to answer?
For sure. Level 3 is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful level, and you can go super deep. And Fred, in fact, is developing a super long Shinpuden level, but it does not prepare you to teach. It just doesn't. First of all, there's a few extra symbols that you learn at the teaching level, but also it doesn't teach you how to structure a program. It doesn't teach you how to hold the space with different group dynamics. It doesn't teach you how to give practical and concise and gentle feedback. It doesn't teach you how to teach projections and boundaries and grounding. None of that is included in Shinpuden. Shinpuden is a beautiful, beautiful level of Reiki.
Yeah, exactly. You just like a few touch up. I think like even in traditional Shimpiden, yes, you learn a tiny bit, but also you don't learn to teach to a group.
Mm.
And that is totally different. And it's because we teach so many times with big groups that with our like practicality, like we just know we have experience with all of our experiences, we created that program because, well, we went through a lot of things during teaching.
Yeah. And the other thing is that we have teacher certification. I mean, I do. I've got
Exactly.
adult education certification, which helps. It
Yes,
helps because some parts of teaching, it doesn't matter what you're teaching. If it's auto mechanics, Reiki, or cooking or math, some of those things transfer across.
exactly. So that's why first also like normally I would say also to people take several Shinpidan and it's great. Already that. but also it's completely different. And it's like that's what I really like about it. It's unique. Like just Kate told you, it's completely unique. The like really like combination of like the pedagogy and how to hold a group and how to be in a group and how to take care of a group and how to take care of yourself inside of a
Yeah,
group.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
very unique. Plus, it's made into now. In
yeah.
class, we always say that you have to put things into context. And, teaching during Usui time and teaching now is totally different. We are completely different. We don't have the same reaction. We don't have the same culture. It's different. So that's why you have to take into consideration that. And that's why
Right.
I think it's a beautiful program.
Me too. Okay. What's the
Okay.
next question we've got?
Let's just say that I cannot make one date. Can I take the class? What is
100%.
the time requirement?
Yeah, that's part of why we're excited that it's on Zoom. Obviously, it's best to be in class because then you can ask your questions and, connect with the group. And life is life, and it's going to be recorded, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, if you say I'm not going to be there for all 7 weeks, probably it would probably be better to wait for the next one. But if there's one or two you can't make, just let us know. Reach out and we'll talk.
Yeah, basically communication. What we like is authenticity, and we can actually really feel you when you talk. So, like, if it's authentic, we know it.
We're gonna make it work. Yeah.
Exactly. Um, some people saw on the website that we don't accept everyone at this program. And so someone is asking, why? Why don't we accept everybody?
Well, honestly, because we want it to be a good fit for everybody. And we want to make sure that teaching is the right step for you at this time. And so we're going to do an assessment to make sure that the work that you first of all that you've been studying Reiki for a long enough time. Two, we want to know a little bit about the personal work that you've been doing and what's happening in your life. Obviously, we're not going to ask personal details. That's not what this is
Yeah.
about. We just want to make sure that where you're at in life is a grounded, safe place for you, first of all, because that's really important that you're in a safe place, but also that holding a group is something that is good for you and for the world at the moment. So that's simply what it is. It's to make sure that it's a good fit for everybody, for both you and for us and for the world. And it is not about judgment. That is really important. We want you to know that this is not about judgment. It's just a conversation.
Exactly. And it's like if we see that we are not a good fit, sometimes we are not a good fit, it's not the right moment, it's not the right time, and just a few questions and you already realize, oh wait, I cannot invest that time and
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
right now. And sometimes you just need someone to hold the space to help you to see that no, that's not the right time, and we will offer the program after.
Again, again, absolutely.
Okay.
And also, if you're interested in just the conversation, please reach out. Please reach out. Just to have the conversation.
Exactly. So the questionnaire usually is really holding space and see, and like Kay said, there is no judgment.
One.
All right. And what are the requirements to take the class? What do we need?
Reiki level 3. You need Reiki level 3. And I'm not even going to say how long you should have had Reiki level 3 for because every single person is a different situation. Some people have been practicing different types of energy medicine for 100 years and well, maybe not 100 years, but or have been teaching other things. So Reiki level 3. That's the requirement. Would you say
Uh,
that's correct?
yes, I'm gonna just add one thing. It has to be Japanese. So because we are like teaching Usui Reiki, well, Reiki, and so like and so it's important to have that. But all will I make it works that time? Lineages
Yeah. Yeah.
are welcome. So like we just ask for you to have your level 3. in Japanese Reiki, and that's about it. Sometime a smile, a good laugh,
Right.
because you're gonna laugh.
And I'm going to also mention one thing. If you've taken Holy Fire Reiki, yes, that's fine. It's a bit of an adaptation, but it comes from Usui. So that level 3 will be fine too.
Yeah, and we'll see that on the conversations that we will have like together. So, and that's it. I think I don't have any more questions. Do you have anything that you want to add, Kay?
No, just that we're really excited about the program.
Yeah.
Honestly, really excited, and we'd love to have you join us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, one other thing. I don't think we talked about payment plans.
Yeah.
And if that is something that would be helpful for you, we're open to payment plans. Just reach out and let us know, and we'll discuss it and see what we can make work.
Yeah. And it's that with every question that you have. Don't if you feel like, oh, I'm sure it's not gonna work because of that, instead of saying that into your head, just send an email and verify because sometimes you will be surprised that actually, no, we can make it work. So, and that's it. So just communicate, with us. We'd love to talk with you.
That's right. All right.
See
Thank
you.
you, everyone. And bye, Fred.
Bye bye.